Your thoughts on today's defeat at Port Vale?
So disappointed. I felt sorry for the lads that went into there in the change room, said to them, I'm absolutely gutted for them. They played ever so well. One little lapse of concentration second half cost us when we were on top. They never got near us, never laid a glove on us, and we switched off for 1 minute and conceded.
How costly was it conceding so early? I guess you want to set your stall out in a game and keep it tight early on.
Well, we knew that's how they feed off their centre forwards, crosses in the box, and the big man gets on the end of it. And we played right to their hands. We worked all week at stopping them crossing the ball, and we let them do it. And obviously early on in the game, it's not good for anyone.
What was your view on the red card? Because obviously that will prove to be a big talking point.
I actually thought it was a red card. I thought he was late and it was a dangerous tackle. So I agree with the referee. That's probably the only decision he got right today.
How does it change it when you're playing against 10, particularly when it happens so early in a game? We hear a lot, sometimes it can be more difficult to play against 10 men.
Well, if you keep the ball like we did today and move the ball really fast, especially second half, they can't get near, and that's what we've done. We capitalised on the extra man and we passed it really well. Switch and play helped a lot as well today, and we created so many chances second half, and to get done on the sucker punch is an absolute killer.
Is that what you added in the second half? Because in the first half you seemed to have quite a lot of the ball, but the threat seemed to come after half time.
Yeah, we dropped Sean a little bit deeper and next to Ash in second half, so they could get in the pockets and get the ball and get at them, and it worked the street. And obviously I don't know how many chances we made. I think 16 shots on goal today, away from home against one of the top teams in the league. It's all positive for us.
Having got yourself level, you've touched on it already, the goal to go back behind again. Just how difficult to take is that? I think there were 5 minutes between the goals.
I promise you, Ran, the way I feel inside me, it's absolutely killing me. It's hard to swallow it. There's no chance. They had no chances against us, and we just switched off, as I said, for 1 minute, and it killed us.
You created chances after that. The goalkeeper made a couple of saves. How much mental strength does it take to keep going, to keep knocking at the door and hoping that it opened? Because you were still creating chances 94, 95.
Yeah, we spoke at half time. We said we've got to believe in ourselves and get on the ball, and they did. You can see the lads, they all know. They all believe in each other. They all know they're good players to be getting on the ball, creating chances. Everything worked well today, except obviously conceding that second goal, which was, as I say, a bitter pill to swallow, to be honest. But we kept going, and obviously we're meant to be today.
Is this one of those potentially that you'll look at when you analyse the game and you'll see the performance and you'll see a bit of a disparity between the result and the performance? You'll feel like you can take quite a lot from the way you've played.
Dan, there's lots and lots of positives today out of that game. As I said, we've got to dust ourselves down now and go again next week. We've got a full week of training that we can work on for the next game and hopefully get a win for next Saturday.
You got Devon Matthews on the pitch, having only signed him yesterday. First things first, is everything all right with Farron Rawson?
He's been up all night sick, to be honest. He said to me at half time he was really struggling. He had no energy. So I thought, let's get Devon on and give him a chance, and he was fantastic. As Charlie Brown was, he come on, he got on the ball, he done really well. And Ben Ward again, he was very good. So a lot of good performances today against a tough team.
I know you said last week you were really keen to get Charlie Brown involved. He had to wait for a while to actually get on the pitch. He was standing here waiting to come on because the ball wouldn't go out of play. But yeah, it's another option for you, isn't it? Is competition in those areas quite important?
Definitely. When you're match winners, aren't they? The lads, the 10s, your 8s, 10s and your 9s, they're match winners, aren't they? Little Ash Hunter was fantastic today as well. Charlie Brown's only going to get better. Every time he plays and gets more minutes in his legs, gets fitter, he'll be a top player for Accrington Stanley.
Attention inevitably turns to the deadline. There's a couple of days to go. Are you hopeful of doing anything else before Monday night?
I think maybe one more. I think maybe we'll get one more in over the weekend. But as I said to you last week, the squad's really strong now. The bench is really strong. We had to leave Dan Martin out today, which is a shame because that game would have suited him, to be honest. And that just shows how strong our squad is now when you're leaving players like Dan Martin out.
That depth, is that going to be important between now and the end of the season, potentially being able to make changes?
Yeah, definitely. It's always good to have options to bring players who are going to affect the game for you, and the type of play that you saw, the likes of Charlie Browns and Endos and that, they do affect the game for you, so we need as many of them as possible.
And when you're bringing players in, just finally, how important is it that you actually get time on the training pitch? Because we talk a lot about Saturday, Tuesday and regular games in this division. To actually get time for them to work together and gel together, is that really important?
Definitely, yeah. You've seen the lads brought in. It took a while to get them all to gel, and it's starting to work on the pitch now. We're starting to get good performances week in, week out. Consistency is the word, I think, and hopefully we've got a full week with them before next Saturday, so we'll see a lot more what they've got.